Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Well, you heard the hab, let's get to it. Welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker, where hopefully the audio is much more audible this time. Sorry. Anyways, yep, we know about that. Okay, ship catalog. I think that's in start shift. I'm pretty sure. I'm still gonna go in here, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna read any of that this time. Anyways, start shift. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's play the game.
Shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got, or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
Alright, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I want to do one of these guys.
She's all yours, Cutter. Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Okay. Well, let's get to work then. Oh good, it does actually mark what goes where. That's nice. Anyways, it's been a long time since I've done this. This might take me a minute to get used to again. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, the thrusters got taken off already. Oh well. Actually, that would explain why it's hazard level 0. Anyways. Okay. Cutter. Actually, since it's hazard level 0, I don't have to worry about depressurization or anything, so I can kind of just make whatever cuts I want right now. Oh yeah, I also got to keep an eye on my cutter temp. That would be a good idea. Oh yeah, I can also do that without having to worry, which is so much faster and so much nicer. So that's what we're gonna do. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You'll love to see it. Okay. Let's make those 2 cuts, and we'll make those 2 cuts, and we'll make these 2 cuts, and we'll make these 2 cuts. Oops, that destroyed something. Anyways, I guess I'll be just a little bit more careful in the future. Oh yeah, let's check this. What's the... Ooh, this whole back section's off. Okay. This is also separated. Oh, and apparently this bottom panel is also now separated. There we go. First piece of salvage outside the original mission. Done.
Object accepted for processing.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first. Trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start salvaging back down Earthside in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in. One of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people-looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them, mothballed for, 20 years or so. since the AI ban took effect. Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother did. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in, even though I really... Actually, I don't think there's anything I can do to cut this up more. I could be wrong about that, but still. Let's just get that in the processor. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, back to cutting this mess up. Oh, hey, all of those panels are detached. Oops. Well, I guess not oops. That's kind of what we want, isn't it? There's nothing else on these, is there? Yeah, no, all this goes from the processor. Okay. Spin around this way. Send that off. And again. And again.
Valuable object
Ooh, okay,
accepted for
good.
processing.
Send this one off.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Send this one off. Oh yeah, I need to remember in the future to be way more careful about what I'm sending where and making sure that stuff hasn't been mixed together, because there will be some pieces in the future that have different materials attached to them. Yeah, that'll be a problem if I don't keep an eye out for that.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Come on, you can do it. Get in there. Come on. There we go.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Okay, let's get back in here and keep cutting. Oh yeah, that's a thing I can do. Forgot about that. And this goes in the processor over there. Beautiful.
Processing valuable deposit.
Let's go ahead and get this side cut up. Okay, well I guess I can't do anything with that just yet. I will need to keep an eye out for stuff like that in the future though, because there is stuff that I can do with it, eventually. I think I need the right upgrades though. You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah. That's safe in this section. Come on, you can do it. Over there you go. Over there you go, over there. Come on. Let's keep things moving. That was a good one.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Come on, get in there. Keep moving, come on, you can do it. That'll get there eventually. Okay, let's get back to this. What am I doing? What am I doing? What goes where?
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Oh, yes, that's another fun thing that I have to do. Let's go ahead and get that done right now, before I forget.
Object.
We're gonna cut the glass out so that we can send it to the furnace. Pretty sure all that goes over there. This is never fun when you don't quite get it right.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
There we go. And now this goes back there. And then this can go over there. Oh, and this whole top piece needs to go as well. Perfect. And then this bottom panel can come out and go over there.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Alright, what else can I do here? Oh, that panel. Oh, the bottom panels need to be cut out still. Okay. Oh, and some of the top ones. Glad I checked that, because that could have been bad. And this piece goes over there. And this piece goes over there. Come back here, you. Get into the furnace. That's not the furnace. Get away from there. That's the furnace. Then you go over there. Get in the furnace, please. Thank you.
Material accepted.
Okay.
Credits assigned.
What? Come on. I was told that that went to that place. Whatever. Apparently we're not losing that much. Okay, let's get these cut out.
Processing its transferred.
And then we will send this over to the processor. There we go. And now the bottom panels can come out. Also go to the processor. If I can remember my flight controls. There we go. Send that off that way, and then send this off that way. There we go. Alright. And then I believe the rest of this just goes in the furnace.
Deposit accepted.
Yes.
Credits awarded.
Oh, is this separated? This is separated. Okay, cool.
Rewards allocated.
Yeah, I'm not moving that. Alright. Let's just send this off into the furnace and then we'll cut that piece up a bit. Come on, in the furnace. Out of the corner, into the furnace. There. Okay, if I cut this bar here. Oh, which completely destroys it for some reason. Okay, fair enough. Cut those bars, and then we'll cut the one at the back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this door panel. Do that. And then we make another cut down there. And up there. I'm aware that I'm destroying a lot of material right now, but it's fine. This is in the name of getting the mission done. Alright, this is all separated now, and that all goes over to the furnace over there. And then this can go to the furnace over here. And then we can also send this off to the furnace, just like
Raw
that.
material processed. Credits deposited.
Just beautiful. And then this goes in the furnace as well. Keep it moving. Come on.
Raw material deposited.
There we go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep moving.
All salvage goals achieved.
There we go. Alright, let's get back to the hab. We've done everything. Have we? I believe so. That's just a little bit of debris that I can't do anything with. Alright, let's get back to the hab. Can I just say that the music in this game is incredible? Anyways, end of the hab. Yeah, destroyed just a little bit of stuff. About 10 grand worth of material. But we salvaged about $2.4 million worth of material, so I'd say that was pretty good. Profitable, one might even say.
New certification level awarded. License upgraded.
Yay! Now we end our shift. The salvage bay has been coated with a proprietary residue that resists cutting lasers. Please do not lick the salvage bay.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Okay. New mail. Probably not going to bother to read that. And a sticker.
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Right into another ship. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do that, couldn't I? Okay, then. Let's see here. Equipment room. Can I do anything in here yet? Probably not. Yeah, no, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, okay. I do need to rank up a bit more then. Alright. Let's get back to work then. We'll do another ship. Ooh. We can do hazard level 2 ships. Isn't that just wonderful? Okay, let's do... Let's do this one. That should be fine. Is Lynx a pun? No.
Alright, hold
Oh.
up a second there, Cutter. Because you increased your rank, we're gonna give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're gonna want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look.
Oh yeah, the
Toss
barge.
any valuable
Forgot about the
objects or
barge.
components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
Alright then. Oh, I have a flashlight? Oh. I never knew I had a flashlight. Or did I? I don't know. It's been what, 2 years? Something like that? I don't know. Let's see. What are we gonna do to start with this ship? I don't know if I have to worry about pressurized spaces just yet. Oh, can I just rip this off? I can just rip this panel off. Alright then, let's start with that. Rip that off and send it right to the processor.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
There we go. And then I can just cut this whole big thing off. So let's do that. And then send it into the processor. Perfect. Oh, can I rip this off? Yes, I can. And that goes on the barge. Perfect.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. With stuff that goes on the barge, I have to be careful about hitting it on other things, because it will damage it and then lose value. Which is not what I want. Oh, I can just cut these? Okay, sick. Let's cut this thing off, whatever it is, while also being very careful not to damage the things behind these cut points. That would not be great. Oh, that's a fuel tank. Okay, we need to be very careful with that. Can I get this out of here at all? No, I cannot. Okay. Let's get that fuel tank out of there. Aha, and then we can get those cut points. Alright. This goes into the barge. There we go.
Salvage
Let's cut
deposit
this.
secured. Credits awarded.
And then we will cut this. And then this whole thing should be loose now? Yeah, yes it is. Alright. And I believe all of this goes into the processor. Yeah, there's no glass on this at all. Alright. We'll send it that away. Get out of here. Oh, this also needs to go. Alright. What is next? Let's figure out what's next.
Credits
Ooh,
deposited.
that goes into the barge. Let's get it there. Let's get this cut loose. Oh, it's just the one cut point. Sick. Some objects are also much more fragile than others. And that goes into the barge.
Nice work. Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Link's regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need
Oh,
to panic.
okay.
They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Okay, I should probably go do this then, and also
Salvage secured. Credits
keep my
deposited.
fuel in mind, and not just hold the thruster buttons all the time, because that is a cool thing I can do, is I can just coast. Alright, what do we got here?
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Okay, cool. Oxygen, suit patch kit, thruster fuel med kit, tool repair kit.
Good stuff, Cutter. Pretty easy, right? Alright, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
So apparently that was the end of the tutorial. I just got the Steam achievement for it. Anyways, this goes... Oh wait, nope, no, wait. Why does this... Okay.
Valuable object.
I thought aluminum was supposed to go in the furnace. Whatever. Anyways, all this stuff goes in the processor. Come on. In there. Beautiful. Alright, and then let's get this cut loose. If I can get in range. And then we send this off that way. Perfect. Alright, what is next? That's a control panel for the airlock, which clearly is not doing this ship any good, so we'll just send that down now. And then there was an antenna on this side back here, so let's go check the other side. Oh, let's... You know, let's get the thruster cap off here first. There we go. And then that goes in the processor. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot going on inside here. Oh, I almost forgot that I need to keep an eye on my oxygen. And there's no antenna on this side. Alright, let's see what we can do inside this ship. Oh, actually, let's get these cut points and take off this top panel. Oh, this hatch. Okay. It's a hatch. Got it. And that goes in the barge. Because it looked like another panel to me. Thought there was going to be cut points on the other side as well. Alright, there we go. Well, let's get in here and see what we can do. Oh, right. Right. All the little things as well.
Registered. Transferring credits.
all of the little things. There is so much to do in this game. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, there is so much. Oh, it's been way too long since I've done this. Let's get this out of here and get it into the barge. There we go. And then we'll get the one from the inside and send it down. Now I should probably cut off all of these bottom panels before I try and take all the crates and stuff out of here. That might be smart, because then I can just toss them all out the bottom. I also need to remember to take those lights off and send them down to the barge before I send these panels anywhere, because if I don't, that's going to cause problems. I just realized these panels aren't going to go anywhere until I cut out the exterior panels on the bottom, which I still need to figure out how to get to. How do I get to those? Oh, sick. I can collect these. Is this... yeah, that just refuels me now. Okay. I probably could have saved that then. I will take some of this O2 right now, though. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's see here. What am I doing? I need to find... oh, unless the... oh, wait. No, these are the connections to the under panels. Okay, so let's get all these cut out then. I just realized, I need to be very careful cutting stuff around this fuel tank. Let's come back to this area after we've gotten some other stuff done. Just keep cutting. Cut and cut and cut. That's all I gotta do right now. Yeah, see, eventually this is something I'll be able to just pick up and do something with. Oh, let's get under here. There's probably some connection points down here. Does that do anything with this stuff yet? Nope. Oh, because there's more connection points. Duh. And then this one. And this front panel should be disconnected now? Yeah, there we go. Come on, get out of here. Keep moving. Give me some space. Now we can rip this light off and send it to the barge. And that should be everything off of this piece. Right? Yeah. Get in there. Into the pit. Alright. That is also disconnected, but I don't want to do anything with that yet because that piece has an interior. This needs to start moving that way. I need to grab this light down there and salvage that.
Salvage deposited.
There we go.
Credit to account.
Alright, what to take care of next? Oh wait, no, this is separated from the interior now, isn't it? Ah, but it has the glass in it, which I need to take care of before I do anything.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Let's get that part done. And then we'll cut that part. There we go. Absolutely beautiful cuts. And then we'll cut the bottom out. And then we'll cut the top out. Is that separated? Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, it's not separated on the bottom, though. One moment. How is that not separated? That's questionable at best. That's better. That goes in the furnace, and then this, if it has nothing on it, goes in the processor.
Credits assigned.
Oh, let's not bash it into the rest of the ship. Right, there we go. And then I think this whole thing is clear. Oh, these two can go. Shouldn't be anything on these. They should be all clear. Those go in the processor. And then this also goes in the processor, so long as it's clear. Yep. Oh, get down from there. That is something else I have to watch out for. If I toss something wrong and it goes way up there, it's not coming back and it gets marked as destroyed. Alright, what next? Okay, this whole section is detached now, so let's go clear out the inside of it, and then we can toss it in the furnace and get it out of the way. And yes, I actually have to go through and remove all of these lights and all of these storage bins. This is why I love this game. It's such a beautiful puzzle game with an incredible concept.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
There we go. And then I gotta take out the bar light. That goes down there. Don't know why those lights are worth thousands of dollars, but whatever. There we go. Oh.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, never mind. Alright, what am I doing? In here. Let's get in here so we can get this light. And then there's another storage bin that needs to come out. Okay, let's see. Is this clear?
I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 stat.
No, you don't. I'm gonna grab some from over here.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, and then this is clear for the furnace. Get back there. Come on. Alright. Now let's start ripping stuff out of here for the barge.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Actually, ooh, we can get these bottom panels separated. Let's do that. Where are the cut points for that? Aha, here's one. There we go. Oh, that's a small problem. Let's just slip that back out of there, shall we? There we go. And all of this goes in the processor, I believe. Shouldn't be anything aluminum on this panel. Or anything else that needs to be taken off. Nope, it's all good to go. Alright, get in there. Into the processor. Fly faster. Okay. Now we can start very safely sending stuff down to the barge. Such as this light. We can snap it down just like that.
Transferring credits.
Let's go ahead and get the rest of these bottom panels out of here. That'll make this a little easier.
Transferred.
Go ahead and send this down to the barge. Along with these.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
There we go. Alright. And then this panel comes out and heads over to the processor. And then this panel also comes out and heads over to the processor. And the light goes down. And the light goes down. Ooh, this is the part of the soundtrack I have on my playlist. Alright, what's next? What is next? Let's get these top panels out of here. And we'll maybe cut some other stuff out as well while we're at it. Send this light down to the barge. And we'll send this light down to the barge.
Salvage deposit registered. Account
And then we
credit.
will send these panels off to the processor. There we go. Get this out of here, send that to the processor. Not that high up. Come on, get back down. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. This is going great so far. Let's go ahead and cut this out of here. Oh, so close to getting that one. There we go. Alright. Let's get this out of here and send it to the processor. Just like that. Alright. What's next? Ooh, we can get this out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and make some more cuts and see if we can get these side panels detached and get them out of here. Ooh, let's be very careful here. Alright. And let's get this out of here. Alright, let's make sure we're not aiming at that fuel tank at all. There we go. Alright. Now we can get these panels out of here.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one.
Alright, fine. I'll go refill my oxygen. No need to panic, game. Here we go. See, look. Oxygen. There we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, back to work we go. Alright, let's see here. What can we do? What can we do? Ah, here we go. Let's make these cuts. Remove this out, send that to the barge. Let's go ahead and send it to this panel that way.
Salvage registered.
That should have everything off of it already. Let's go ahead and start this one moving. And while it's moving, I can rip all these out of here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, those should be good. Alright. Oh right, the airlock itself has to come out of here somehow. Figure that out.
Credits awarded.
Figure that out eventually. Ooh, let's get this down to the barge. There we go. Let's get this out of here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's also get this out of here. And this can go into the processor. Come on. In there.
Object accepted for processing.
Put that away, please.
Credits deposited.
I said that way. There we go. Alright, and then let's go ahead and cut this panel out of here.
Salvage goal achieved. Reward.
And then we'll rip the panel out, and we will send it over to the processor. I don't know what that destroyed light was from. I wonder if something maybe just floated off into space and decided to just do its thing. Anyways. Oh, I probably forgot to take a light off of one of these side panels. Oh well. We need to be very careful here. Okay. Oh, I might be dumb.
Object accepted for processing.
I might be dumb. For some reason I thought I had to cut the pipe junction to be able to safely remove the fuel tank. No! That's an active fuel line. Don't do that. Anyways, back to work. Alright, let's figure this mess out.
Credits applied.
Not only does that waste time and materials, it also makes everything else annoying to deal with because it's all in a bunch of tiny chunks and you have to get each one individually.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Oh well. Make do with what we still have. That was entirely my fault. Alright, oh god, and everything else also just kind of goes everywhere, and then you have to figure out where everything went. Ah! Let's get this mess cleaned up.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay, I don't think anything else floated off into the abyss, so we should be good there. Let's go ahead and rip the back off so that we can see what that's looking like. And now we can safely cut the pipe junction. And then fuel pipe goes in the processor. And this whole thing also goes in the processor, eventually. Let's go ahead and clear the way over here.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oh, that goes in the furnace.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, wait, get back here. That goes in the furnace. There we go. Alright, that should be the whole... Never
Material
mind.
accepted.
That should be the whole mess cleaned up. Never mind.
Oxygen reserves are
How's
low.
my oxygen already low?
Reminder, asphyxiation can lead
Alright,
to
whatever. I'll go
catastrophic
take care of
goals.
that, I guess. Hello, Terminal, my old friend.
Welcome to Venditron.
Give me oxygen.
Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
And back to work. Alright. Oh, cut points over here. Let's... Oh, I did get the fuel tank out. Or did it drift out? The fuel tank probably drifted out, because I don't remember doing anything with it. Oh, nope, it's right there. Okay! Glad I paid attention to that. Slowly, carefully. Get it past all of the other stuff, and launch it. Alright, now we can cut these side panels off. And then we can rip this hard crate out and send it down to the barge. There we go. I promise I won't spend
Salvage deposit
an excruciating
Applying
amount of
credits.
time on all of the little things next time. This is just so that you can understand what I'm having to do here, and just how in-depth this game can be with salvaging every little bit. Then all of this goes in the processor as well.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
That'll make it there eventually. Alright. Oh yes, let's get the airlock taken care of now. This is always a bit of a process. We gotta cut these two, or that could just be out of range. That works too. And we gotta cut these two on the bottom. And then we gotta rip this panel off.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
There we go. And then we need to get in here, and we need to cut this and this. And now the airlock goes into the barge, just like that. That fuel tank needs to keep moving.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright. And then this all goes into the processor. Nothing else for the barge on that panel. Alright. Anything else left here that needs to be taken care of? Or can this all just go to the furnace now?
Valuable
Think-
object processed.
I
Credits
think this all just goes to the furnace now. Alright. Let's send it. Come on. Get in the furnace. Let's get this done with.
material deposited.
I love this game. Oh, there was a door in there, really? Oh, I know what I did. I needed to open the airlock still, so that I could get the door out. Did that fuel tank ever make it down? Yes, it did. Okay. So what am I missing? Because I'm clearly missing some stuff. It's probably a bunch of little bits that flew off into nowhere. Ah, yep, see, here we go. There's one.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Is there anything else? I think everything else is probably either gone or not worth looking for, so let's go. Alright, back into the hab. Yes, I do want to end my shift. That's why I went to the hab. Alright. Yeah, 86 grand is not worth going back out for, considering how much we did. Okay. Destroyed a fair number of things. It's fine. Anyways.
New
Yay!
level has been achieved. License level increased.
Alright, end shift. There we go.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Gladly. New message received. New ships, okay. Cool. Oh, and hazard level 3 now. Okay. Okay, now we are subject to electrical hazards. Cool. Wow. Wow, okay, jeez. It just keeps coming. There we go. Daily fees. Ugh. Alright, what are the daily fees? So there's interest, of course, of 0.01%, which is a lot. Nightly genetic backup for 10 grand, Bailey's for 50 grand, salvage transport for 10 grand, hab rent for 12,500, hab utilities for 2,500, cutting tool rental 120 grand, grapple tool rental 90 grand, helmet rental 25 grand, scanner rental 30 grand, suit rental 45 grand, and thruster rental 15 grand. Okay. I dubbed the Shipbreaker. Safety third, my favorite. I'm gonna put that sticker on all my stuff.
I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here. It's time to learn about how to upgrade your equipment. And some of the more advanced tools you'll soon have at your disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
And we'll see about doing that next time, because we're now 48 minutes in. Sorry this ran a bit long, but hey, it's not my fault that I gotta do all the nitty-gritty. So, I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna have some fun next time with our tools and putting stickers on things, and hopefully we'll rip up another ship. And yeah, I'm loving this game, always have. So I'm hoping you're enjoying these videos, because I'm gonna keep playing it. I don't care what you think. And hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!